Good morning, Patreon subscribers. We've got a big dollar move that you would have seen on your charts right now. So the issue with the dollar and the yen being down here is that they're going to be wrecking balls on your currency pairs. So they're normally risk-off indications. When these two get together, it's going to be fairly risk-off. And so you'd probably want to be looking for AU short or NU short or AJ short or NJ short because of those extremes. So the risky currencies are over here, the safe havens over here. So we've got to be really careful. I don't know if it'd be advisable to fight that, the dollar strength right now because the retail guys have shorted it. And they're going to probably be wrong for a while. They're going to hold on for their losses for a bit at a time. We have to know that the calendar, we've got a very busy calendar today, and we had lots of euro data. We've got the PMI from UK, we've got the PMI from Canada, and the States as well. So very, very busy day from an economic calendar perspective. I'm not sure if it'd be advisable to fight those two, to be honest with you, at least not today. Maybe look to fight them tomorrow, but you'd want to be looking at your charts. So let's look at the MetaTrader 4. And the thing is, we'll start with the dollar yen. So it looked like we're trying to break this downtrend. You can see we could potentially, you could argue, we consolidated a lot. Looks like it might have wanted to try and break out. We are still at the big picture. The sellers are in control, the profitable traders. The one above is at 131.41 and the one below is at 129.30. There's your monthly pivot. So that's a technical bearish bias because of that. Still look at dollar Swiss. We'll go this way and we'll finish up with AU or something. The dollar Swiss would have taken stops out. You would have seen that ridiculous move, absolutely horrendous. Retail guys are shorting, and the one above is at 93.80. One below is at 91.90. Now the thing is, we shouldn't have really pumped, but I think it's because of the dollar crosses have fallen. So it's not just necessarily this currency pair itself; it's the dollar strengthening across the board. Okay, and the buyers are now in control. Just profitable traders. Okay, so that's interesting. And dollar CAD, you would have seen this would have pumped as well. I'll note the monthly pivot for dollar Swiss. Okay, 93.03. There's your monthly pivot for UC. One above is far away, and it's really, really stupidly far away, and it's been there for ages. You can see how long it's been up there. One above is at 142.55. One below is at 134.75. We are a buy at the big picture. We're going to get, oh no, we had an interchange, but now it tells us that the profitable traders are buying. So these are the smart traders. Okay, so don't fight the dollar today. I think it would be inadvisable because of the sentiment and also technicals as well. The monthly pivot there. You had monthly pivot support on dollar Swiss as well, but the monthly pivot was resistance on UJ. So that's the yen strength. So NU, you'll see that we're below monthly pivot now. Up here it should be. Wow, look at that move. It's crazy. There's your monthly pivot. There's your monthly support, 62.17. Okay, so might hold. We've come very quick to monthly support. It hadn't, didn't take long at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. That's just ludicrous. So whether or not how legit, it looks like a flush to me. It's like a flush out. It's too sudden, too heavy, too quick. One below is at 62. So 20 pips away, and the one above is at 63.80. We are a buy at the big picture just, and the sellers are in control there. Very crazy moves. So how legit this is, and I'm not sure about EU as well, but we have to remember on our spreadsheet we got this rate of change. So what that tells us is this calculation is what the long volume now, like of this minute, minus the long volume from the start of the week, and then divided by where we are now. So that's the rate of change. So that's the calculation, and we can see how the same equation is for all, and so we can, everything's aligned, and so you can see, the Euro USD, they've gone long, for example, and they've gone long on EJ. shorted AU, AC. They've gone along AJ and AU, and they've gone along EG. They've shorted EN. Wow. So that's that's the calculation. So you can potentially use that. We had the heads up on this move yesterday. I didn't take it because it was obviously holiday mode. So I probably might use this going forward, and it gave us a big heads up. We had a big increase of long volumes. They're normally wrong, aren't they, the retail guys? So we had the heads up on that. So I think we might be using this maybe going forward. As for the dollar right now, I think we just need to be careful. So that's the rate of change, which is a new addition, and that explains this this move. So we are really falling, and looks like we might need to flush out. This could be a flush out. I think there's your monthly pivot, all right, and this is causing a lot of heartbreak as well, and a lot of account destruction, because a lot of the retail traders are going to be over leveraged, and so they're encountering heavy losses right now, and so they're going long, and they're going to be fighting this move. So we have to be careful. The SLC was at 105.40. The one above is at 107.36. There's your monthly support, and whether or not that's going to come into play, it probably should, because we're below MP. But whether or not we're going to come there today, that's unlikely, because we can't do this massive move. It's just ludicrous. We might do. It's just crazy markets, isn't it? Now, we knew that pound USD was a sell yesterday, if you remember the analysis from the Patreon video yesterday, and so that's the move there. So we are a sell. They've gone long. The sellers are profiting. These are the profitable smart traders, and they sold up here, and we are at monthly support one at 119. And we're taking out the SLC. So we've got a double confluence there. Whether or not that's going to hold, no one really knows for sure. We are a sell, and we're below monthly pivot. So we've made that journey very quickly, like the Kiwi USD as well. And that's it. I think we'll just wrap up now. So I suppose to summarise that we did have the heads up. That's something we can take from a positive, is that we did have a heads up on this dollar strength or euro weakness because of that, potentially. And AU. So there's your SLC, all right, 67.05. One above is obviously probed, you can see. And the one above is at 69.01. And that's that. So we are a sell at the big picture. So a lot of these dollar crosses are now sell sentimentally, and they're also sell technically because we're below MP. And some of these dollar crosses are at support. GU and NU are at monthly support. So we have to wait and see what happens. So it might be wait and see for the US PMI, and that's in 5 hours time. So it's going to be really horrible if you're short the dollar right now, and it might be all eyes on this in 5 hours and 30 minutes time. So be careful. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow, okay? Just trade safely and you should be fine.